guys, I have good news. So yesterday I got pre-approved for a house loan. So my realtor and I are gonna go look at houses tomorrow. Like literally I got pre-approved Friday. I applied Friday because I had applied to 2 other lenders and it just was not going good with them, and she recommended one and I applied, and that same day, like, it was perfect. They were good. My realtor is Monica. I will try to put her Instagram in my, or I will put her Instagram in the description, because guys, she's been so patient, she's been so nice, she's been so understanding of like my situation and my goals, and it's just awesome. Like, she's awesome. So tomorrow we're gonna go look at houses, and mind you, there's only like 3 people that know my boss, because I kind of keep her updated with like being on my phone, walking in and out. My best friend and my sister, they're the only 3 people that know that I've been pre-approved. My mom doesn't know, my stepdad doesn't know, my brothers, no one else knows, because I'm kind of scared to like talk about it and then like nothing happens, right? So last night I kind of gave her a list of houses that I want to go look at that are possibly eligible for my type of loan. So she just responded with like those that we will be able to go see tomorrow, which I'm excited for. I think we're going to see maybe like 5, and then on Friday we'll see 5 more. So that's 10 houses total, which I think is good enough. I'm trying to keep it under the 1.7 because I have a budget, girl, and if that mortgage is a lot more than I'm thinking, then I can't afford it, you know. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Tengo mucho like que está pasando that I'm like, yeah girl, it's too much. And hey friends, it is, I'm like, oh, she looks scary. I don't know where my phone is. I think it's 11 or 12 p.m. It's November 12th. And I am gonna get ready. I'm a little hungover, which is why I hate going out now. Yeah, I'm hungry too, but I have to be somewhere at 2, so I'm gonna get ready. If I get ready in time, I'm gonna go eat and then I'll go where I need to go. But yeah, today is November 11th and it is my first day of looking at houses, because I'm gonna buy a house hopefully by the end of December and move in either January. Yeah, I think January I can move in. So I'm excited. I can't believe it's actually happening. Also, no one knows. Only like, it was my best friend, my sister, and my boss. Now it's my best friend, my sister, my boss, and my close friend Tori. So I haven't told my mom, I haven't told my stepdad, I haven't told my other siblings, because I want it to be like official before I tell them. But I'm excited and I'm very tired. I got home at like 4 yesterday. We went out. I'm fucking 26. I'm 26, my boy. It's just crazy. I'm not old. It's just crazy. Yeah. Okay guys, let me get ready. I'm ready. I think I have time to go get breakfast, brunch, I don't know, lunch. I think I'm gonna get a caldo, and then I'm gonna go where I need to go, because our first house, we're gonna view it at 2. So I have maybe like an hour and a half. So let's see how it goes. Remember, we're gonna go see that first house.
You got my word now.
Okay, so if I tell you guys have to tell me.
Okay.
I swear. And if y'all don't really tell me the truth, I'm not going for Thanksgiving.
Oh my God, what are we gonna do without the mashed potatoes?
Yeah, y'all are not gonna have a full Thanksgiving meal. Okay, so y'all remember how I told you guys that I wanted to have a house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I got pre-approved like a long time ago. I got pre-approved for 200, if I'm not mistaken, but I only want to use something below that. I found some houses. I found like 2. I've seen maybe a total of 8 houses, and there's 2 that really stood out to me. One was like 170 and another one is like 140, and my realtor was saying that for the 140 we can actually offer like 137, and for the 170 maybe we can offer less, but it wouldn't be guaranteed, like a higher chance of it getting it offered. Today I was supposed to sign the contract, but for the 163, but two things came up. Before anything, like my realtor was like, okay, like we started looking at certain things, right? So one thing is that there is, hold on, Mika's crying, she wants to go outside. Hold on, guys. So one thing would be that in order to put heater in my house or rooms, it would have to be a gas stub. Do y'all know what those are? I'm pretty sure I know what they are.
A what?
A gas stub, like, it's like you connect in a way a gas heater to the stub. I don't know how to explain it. Like, that's literally the best way I could explain it. And then number two is that there's no connection for a dryer, only a washer. So not the two options would be one option would be that I would have to have the wall in a way renovated to input the not the filter, but like the vent to push out hot air, right? Like how our washer and dryers do, or dryer, and then get an adapter if I don't want to do like the whole electricity thing. So now, even though the house would only be 137, which is actually pretty good for that type of house, like how old it is and like the renovations that have been made and the size of the house, like the one thing stopping me is, one, it scares me that those heaters, like they're gas heaters, so like I don't know if y'all seen them, and I'll send you the video, but like it's literally like if someone's skin by accident touches that little vent, like they could maybe get burnt, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, are those the coil type of heaters or what?
Look, let me send you the link I sent my realtor, cause her dad like kind of explained it to us. What? Se salió Mika. I know she did. Oh my god. I know. Let me go get her. I know, girl. I know you're writing your sister out. I know. Give me write her ass out real quick. Oh my god. I know, girl. I got her damn criminal ass.
Oh, no, no.
That house I'm telling you, the one that me and Ann were like, the one where you turn right into our street, that big old house that has like random colors, the one that has hella dogs.
Oh, yeah.
That one. And she always goes to that house. Yep, that's where I found her. Literally, Mom, I didn't even have to say anything. I parked the car. As soon as she saw me, yeah, I'm talking to you about you with them. What?
Chico.
As soon as I pull up, she starts walking towards the car. She didn't run nothing. There's dogs out there that don't have a home. You want to live outside? Don't look at Frida. She's all mad. You rat her out too? When she gets out, you rat her out too. I'm Mom. I'm like, girl, out of all times at 9 p.m. Look, I'm gonna send you a picture of her. Okay, so I'm about to send y'all the link of what it would be like if I would have to install something to the gas stud. And that's why it scares me, because like what it looked like is that if someone's skin were to like, or someone falls and they touch it, like they could get burned. To me, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'm over exaggerating, I don't know. But I sent it to her because both her and I are like learning about it, because the way it came about was we walked the house, it was good, like it really is really pretty, it's simple, it's nice, and it's good for what I want to aim for budget wise. And I was like, you know what, okay, like let's do this. And when we went, we did see one question was, where is the connection for the wall, for the dryer? The second question was, is there a heater? Because we saw the AC unit, but we didn't see the heater. And I was like, she's really good, Mom. Like, she gets answers. If she doesn't have them, she'll tell me as much as she can explain to me to understand it, which is why I trust her. Like, to like, and she even told me like, as a first home, it's a good investment, but it's still things we have to consider. Like, are you willing to put money into? And I'm like, not really. Like, I don't want a house that Like, I don't want a house that I have to invest anything into, right? And it's just basically what's bothering me is that if basically, yeah, we're offering a good amount for a home like that, but I would have to invest in getting someone to install for my dryer, and then I would have to invest in maybe 2 ACs, which is another thing I have to tell you guys, and 2 heaters to put in the rooms, which is less than what I would spend if I get the 170 home, because that's 30,000 more plus interest. You get me? And with the 170 home, like, there really wasn't much, honestly, that I would have to add. But one thing is that it wasn't in my budget when it came down to mortgage. Do you get me?
Yeah.
And this one, the mortgage, it's not much more higher. It's in like 148, which, and we haven't talked about offering less to the 170 to possibly raise it down, push it down to my mortgage being 138 or 135. I'm gonna ask her that tonight. But yeah, like, that's where my head has been, like, literally since maybe 2 weeks ago. I'm not even gonna, it's been what, like 3 weeks total already that I've been doing all this. And thankfully, like, I got pre-approved, which was honestly one of my main goals, because I've tried twice, and neither times I was able to. So the fact that I did get pre-approved is because my credit score is so good, and my income is a lot higher than when I attempted the last 2 times. And 3, like, I have some savings for it now. But I'm just like, like, not that I feel bad, because I know my realtor would be like, whatever. She's been telling me, like, if you're in no rush, like, there's no rush. She's like, but if you know that this house is good enough for you and this is what you can afford, then in a way it's a good option. So my options right now are, I text her and I tell her, hey, I just don't like those two things, just really are not something I'm gonna look forward to, even though it's a very affordable home. But my other, and like leaving that alone, and my other option is, what if we offer less to that 170 home and see how much less I can get down that mortgage payment? You get me?
How old is the house now?
Which one?
The one that you're saying about the heater.
The one for the heater is, I want to take off this bun. The house, the Midland house, is in 1955.
Oh, shit.
And the Liao house, which has more renovations and like looks newer than the one I just told you, is 1931. But like, you wouldn't even tell. Like, you would think this house is a lot more upgraded than the one I just told you about. And keep in mind, like, both of these houses, the bottom are not pier and beam. They're like concrete, or what's that other word for the other? Not concrete, but like
Tile?
no, mom, not the actual floor, the underneath of the home, girl, the foundation. Yes. Basically, these 2 houses are not pier and beam, because that's something me and her talked about, and I told her that I don't want to ever have to worry about that, even though, like, you just never know, but that is just something I wouldn't want to. So yeah, those are my 2 options. Is if she thinks I really don't have a good chance with the Liao one, which is the 171, and she really, like, she understands that this 140 house, I'm just not willing to compromise for those 2 things, then I'm gonna have to wait till next year. The only con is, the pro is that I'm already pre-approved, which is awesome, right? But I don't know how long you can stay pre-approved for. That's not something I've asked her. And 2, what if the rates change? Because they can always change. And I got a pretty good rate on interest on my loan. So I'm like, oh, like, I'm not in a rush, but I'm also like annoyed, because I know that I'm not gonna find a home in that budget. And like, there's such a good option for me, the 170, but I don't want to do that to myself monthly. Like, no. Like, I'm thinking about it already, and I'm like, bro, fuck no. Like, I would be stressed.
And how many bedrooms?
Each house is 2 bedrooms, 1 bath.
Mm.
Yeah. And they're pretty good, like space-wise, backyard, fencing, appliances that they have, if not added or like already there. So I'm just like, oh, like, this is hard. But yeah, that's my life, girl. My lease here ends in February. So if I do tell her like, hey Monica, I really appreciate right now what we've looked at and like what we've considered, but I think because I'm not too sure about this house anymore, and if she tells me that my chances aren't great with the Liao one, then I'm gonna see if her and I can wait till at least February or just January, like the end of January, to like the last 2 weeks of January, look at houses, and then if anything, hopefully make a contract by then. Closing in February, which is when my lease ends, so that I can move out. March, I don't have to pay nothing mortgage-wise until April. You get me?
You know when you close a house, the first 2 months you don't have a house payment, right?
Yeah, so the way I understood it was that I wouldn't have to pay. If I close in December, I would have to pay my first mortgage in February.
Yeah.
So that's why if I close in January, my first payment would be March. If I close in February, it would be April.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I do have that other option. If I close in February, my first mortgage would be in April. But I'm just like, oh, like, I don't know, like, what I'm feeling. Like, I'm just annoyed.
Yeah. The good thing is you can negotiate.
And I, like, she told me that, like, for the 170, like, the way she was explaining it was, so the Liao house, the 170, my loan is an FHA, so the house has to have a stove. Like, they have to provide a stove. But the way the Liao house is, I guess, like, promoting it or listing it is, they're giving Midland, no, does not have central air. It does not. Whereas the Liao house, it has the split. It has like a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 splits in the house. So basically, Liao is only about 9 minutes from me. Whereas Midland is, so the best description I can give you is, y'all remember where the Peggy house used to be?
Yeah.
So this house, Midland, is only like 9 minutes away, but not on the same side Peggy was. It's like on the opposite side, near the highway. Like, literally, I can get on the highway within 3 minutes. And I don't really care for like area-wise anymore, because I just don't, I know this, for me, this is more of an investment. Like, house-wise is more an investment. That's why the heater and the washer and dryer thing bothers me, because I'm like, bro, like, I know I'm investing in it, but I don't want to invest in it like that. You get me? I don't know. Like, I think it just scares me more that the interest can go up, or not the interest, the rates can go up, and that I actually won't find a house. Like, I don't know.
Well, on that 130, you can actually tell, you know what, I'm not gonna haggle with you. I'll be willing to pay the 130, but I want to try a hookup.
That you're not gonna haggle with them. But you want the dryer hookup.
So that's the thing. The 140 house, which we were gonna offer 137, on their listing, they did specify they're not making any adjustments or change of it. It's like, if we offer, like, we're offering as is. Like, yeah, like stuff like that. To whereas everything that they've submitted, like seller's disclosure, history of the house, like everything checks out. This isn't something that didn't check out. It's just something that's not a part of the house. But I don't know. I'm gonna text her tonight that I'm gonna think about it, and I'll give her kind of like a little bit more how I feel tomorrow. But yeah, I'm not even stressed because right now, like, I'm financially okay. I have my pre-approval. I think now I'm just like scared that I'm not gonna find something, or that something I have found that's good enough for me right now, I'm gonna, like, in a way, I'm walking away from it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, I didn't tell you guys because, one, I was trying to surprise you guys, but this shit got too much for me. Literally, Nailea and Victoria have known, and my boss, because I had to ask for time to leave to go look at houses. They've known since the day I got pre-approved. I told them. And I wanted to surprise y'all, but now I'm like, bro, I probably won't even be able to have something maybe if I make that decision till February, March.
No, because I'm happy that you got your approval.
Because if you ask me, that's the hardest part.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy that you got your approval. All I'm gonna say is, like, I know you're worried about the interest rate, or like que la opportunity se te vaya a ir, pero like I've always said, if it is for you, no matter how many houses you see, the right house is gonna come at the right time. So my advice to you is just, like, don't stress anything. I've been there, porque I know how bad you want your house, and I've been in that situation. And I mean, I don't remember how many houses I saw, and you estaba like, sí, esta, but then something tells me, like, no, like, don't go for it, or algo le miraba. So if you are in that situation right now, like, just leave it over, like, think about it. And if you're really, si tu corazón de veras está diciendo, like, ay, hay algo, me gusta, pero hay algo, like, don't force it. ¿Me entiendes? Like, solito va a caer. I mean, la única otra cosa es keep your credit the way you're doing it. I mean, you're doing great. And hopefully los interest rates bajan todavía un poquito, porque, I mean, you got a good rate though.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I was like, oh, thank goodness. Like,
yeah. I mean, I'm sure that if you maintain your credit the way you're doing, and you're still como dándote tiempo saving as you go, I mean, a lo mejor juntas un poquito más y dar el down payment un poquito más, el interest se baja un poquito más. So, I mean, don't even stress anyhow. I mean, y si hay algo que no te gusta de la casa, pues ni de forces, o sea, do your offers como dices tú, y si es para ti, va a caer.
yeah. Yeah.
You have pictures of the houses?
Yeah, but don't be, if I send them to you, don't start nitpicking, because then you stress me out. That's also why I didn't tell you.
No, I mean, I know what it feels, man, like, ya tener tu casa y todo, y like, I mean, it's totally up to you. Es como yo nomás lo único te digo, like, no te estreses tanto. Like, I know it is something you want. You've been wanting, pues dale el tiempo. I mean, todito va a caer.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a screen recording video. Hold on. The first one I'm recording is the Leal one, and they have like 20 pictures up of it. It's really nice. This is the one that I really want, and the one that my realtor originally wants me to get, because there's literally nothing I have to invest in for the house. They're both pretty houses, like, I'm not gonna lie. It's just like, why did it, I wish I didn't get my hopes up for the house, because then we found out these two things that for me in a way are like, what is it when something
It was a deal breaker.
yeah, that's the word. It was like, I feel like that was the deal breaker for me. Like, it is November 21st, and I just got out the shower, and my realtor just told me that, well, today technically we have our inspection scheduled for the house that we are going to move forward with, and now that I'm in contract with the house, I have to send over the earnest money, and it's a lot of money, girl. Kind of nervous. So that's where we're at right now. Today we're going to do the inspection, and then we have negotiations after, and I'm like freaking the fuck out because it's a lot of money. Oh my god, I can't see. But that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna send over the earnest money. Y'all, it is 2 p.m. and I have to run to my bank because I tried to pay the earnest money on the app, but I don't know, it just scares me, so I'm gonna go in person. And high-key, I have like all these emotions. Like earlier I wanted to cry and I felt shaky, but I don't know if I was just hungry, but I was like, what the hell, like I'm actually buying a house. So that's where I am right now. So I'm gonna go get that done and then go and do the inspection. So let's go. So right now, guys, it is December 22nd and it's 9 a.m. I was supposed to go on a run already, but then I got a text from my lender's office or loan officer, and I have to sign these documents in order to move. Oh my god, my hair looks crazy. In order to move forward with the appraisal. Yesterday we did the inspection like I told you guys, and honestly there was only maybe 2 things we're gonna ask the seller to either fix or pay for. I'm hoping they fix them because ya me conozco and I don't want to deal with that. But if they don't, they're still gonna give us a good, hopefully they give us a good amount to get it fixed. And one of them is something with the roof. It doesn't really need fixing, it's just that they need to, like, there's something here and here, they need to move it like this. And then the electric, they upgraded the entire house. Like the inspector literally was like, they did a really good job in this house. And he's like, but because they upgraded so many things, they should have upgraded the little box with the switches. And then there's like plugins in the kitchen that need to have like that safety button, and they don't, and they said they did. So yeah, we're just waiting on that. And then after this, my realtor said it's gonna be a little quiet. Honestly, makes sense, it's like Christmas and stuff. So hopefully by the middle of January I'll be able to sign. But yeah, yesterday I got so overwhelmed, guys. Like I felt like crying, I was shaking. I don't know, like I think because the contract was finalized and we're doing the inspection at the same day, and I gave them my earnest money, which was a lot of money. I was like, fuck, like it started hitting me like, oh shit, like I really am gonna buy a house. But dude, like my loan officer and my realtor are freaking saints, guys. Like, oh my god, like I feel like they're awesome. Like hopefully, you know, if God lets me in the future, I want to own another house, and this house would hopefully be like for real my forever home. And girl, I will go with the same people. Like they are amazing, amazing, amazing. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update. And then this thing is hella long and I have to read it, and then I'm gonna go on my run. So let me show you guys why I really opened you guys up. Where's my phone? Again, well actually it's December 28th, and now that my negotiations for my house are done, I now have to pay the appraisal, which it hurts, but it's money that I already had saved for it. After that, I just need to go and pick a warranty, and then hopefully after that things just kind of fall into place. But yeah, December 28th, and we are paying the appraisal so we can get done. All right guys, just wanted to give you guys an update. Hey friends, today is January 17th and right now is 8:05. I'm making dinner. Nomás estoy haciendo unas tostadas with my tortillas because I want to make tuna. I want to make tostadas with tuna for dinner, but I have good and big news. So me and my realtor did our final walkthrough to my soon-to-be home, and I also found out the best news ever from my mortgage team, or the lender. She texted me or messaged me and let me know that I am basically getting money back at my closing, which is awesome. My closing is on Fridays, and I'm gonna get my keys, and I'm gonna be a first-time homeowner. And high key, like, I literally, like, it's so surreal to me, like, holy shit, like, I'm actually getting and completing and getting to, my girls are fighting, trying to have a moment. Back to what I was trying to tell you guys. I'm basically, like, it's just so real to me because I'm like, oh damn, like I'm actually there now. Like, I am where I've been wanting to be for a while now. Like, I've been trying to get a house since like 2021, at the end of 2021, I think. And I think it was all meant to be. Like, there's just things that happen that I told my realtor told me that I'm like, what the heck, like, oh my god, you know. And I'm just grateful for her. Like, I don't know, like, I think if, like, she's someone who I was able to tell, like, my situation and, like, what I was looking for, how much I had saved, what I could afford, what I couldn't afford, what I wanted for the future in real estate. So, oh my gosh. So I'm just excited. My parents sadly won't be here. They don't live in San Antonio, but I will be getting my keys, and I'll show you guys the house soon. Hopefully. I am telling some family members by surprise. One that, like, really got to me was my grandma. We had left church and we were going back home, and we were talking about furniture. I don't even know how we got in the conversation about furniture, and I was like, Grandma, can I tell you something? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, but you can't say anything, like, no one knows but my mom and Mauricio. And Mauricio's my stepdad. And then she was like, okay, like, what is it? And I told her, right, and, like, I don't know, like, I just started crying. Like, she's the first person I actually just started crying with. And, like, obviously I don't have footage of it because we had just left church and all that. So I don't know, like, it was just great. And I feel like I'm gonna cry again when I go with my parents, just because, like, they haven't seen it in person. But I'm just so excited, guys. Like, I don't know how to explain the feeling that I'm getting. Like, it's just hard to explain, but, like it's amazing. It's amazing. Y'all, so I planned on moving into my new house next weekend, right? Because my mom and my stepdad were coming. Well, girl, my mom, we had a lot of stuff come up. One, my sister's move, and then my brother and his girlfriend, basically my sister-in-law, has something going on with her family, and it just works out better if this weekend my family helps me move, and then next weekend we have it open. And I just got off the phone with my mom, nothing, whatever, and then she messages me, sorry, I went outside and it was cold. And she goes, question, why can't you move this weekend? And I was like, technically I can. I just chose next weekend because I had already told you guys to help me next weekend, and I haven't done any packing. Like, bro, my house is nowhere near packed, nowhere near clean. And I said, are we making this happen? Girl, I'll cancel anything I have that I thought I was gonna do this weekend. Is this really happening? She's like, is this gonna take you long? And I'm like, not really, just a lot of cleaning. She goes, okay, we can. And I said, wait, really? And she said, so this weekend we can if you want. I'm gonna call this girl.
Monday.
Mom, you trying to be Bob the Builder on crack? Mom, you're really gonna do it this weekend? I mean,
pues qué es lo que tienes.
no, like, you said, girl, what you gonna pack from your shoebox size ass house?
For real. All you have to do tomorrow is call, make the transfer. When are we disconnecting services at the other house?
Monday. So no, like, I can honestly move this weekend. The only reason I kept aiming for the end of the week, at the end of the month, was because when I told you and Mauricio, like, hey, can you help me this weekend, was because the 19th was up in the air because the seller still had things to work on.
No, and I get it.
Wait, and then another thing, plus I pushed it off because I haven't fucking packed shit. And then 3, like, I don't know, like, I can do it, pero pues mañana, after everything, me pongo las pilas y empiezo.
Pues sí, es que lo que digo es, lo único que cambió todo es eso de Andrea.
Yeah.
Es como, I mean,
Yeah. That's why when you called me earlier, I was like, it sounded like you wanted to be there. That's why I was like, just let me know.
No, it's because I already know what Alonso's thinking. Pues como quiera lo tuyo no es como si se lleva tanto.
No, like, okay, like literally let me give you the layout. So tomorrow, wait, tomorrow is the closing, but like this is what I need to do though, Mom. Like I haven't cleaned up fully the backyard. I haven't cleaned up the boxes that are in the back that I need to pack my things. I haven't painted the corners with the white paint where the girls freaking chewed it. And I haven't done like a super deep clean. So no se me va a tardar mucho, but like I hope, I don't want to feel rushed into my house, Mom, is what I'm trying to say. Like I don't want to move in and then feel like, bruh, like this was not supposed to happen like this.
Yo entiendo, mijita. Yo entiendo lo que me estás diciendo. You don't want to feel rushed. Sometimes we have to change things due to the circumstances of things happening.
I know, but
I know que
Mom, but listen to what I'm gonna say though. I don't have a fridge. I don't have a stove. I don't have anything because I was going this weekend to look at those things to get them shipped next weekend. So that adds on to like, I still have access to this house. So in a way, I'm not that fully stressed about it. But again, it comes back to like, I'm like, I don't want to feel rushed, moved into my home. And then you guys leave and I'm like fucking stressed to the roof. So I'm okay with doing it this weekend. But can you give me times where you will be able to help me? Because I know you want to help Nailea and me this weekend.
Ay, mijita, pues es que no te puedo decir, mira, Valeria, de 8 de la mañana a 3 de la tarde te voy a ayudar a ti.
Pues,
3 de la tarde, I can't be like...
Pues ya sé that, I know.
Like, I'm just not like that.
I know, but that's why I'm like, if you want me to make it happen, like, give me something to work with, girl. Like, I don't know, like, we can do the whole, Naila no tiene mucho, we can do all Saturday morning with her, and then pues the house, like, cause Mom, I haven't been able to go in and clean the house, like, technically it's not mine yet. I still wanted to clean the house. Tomorrow apenas iba a ir a comprar los locks para las gates. Now I need to for sure go get the new locks for the doors. Like, do I need to rent a U-Haul now? Because I was planning on booking it for next weekend. Like, the girls need to get groomed. Now I need to plan it for them. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just need you to give me a time like you will need just for Nailea. And I'm cool. Like, just let me know. Like, do you want to do that Saturday with Nea? So that way I can plan the rest for me that afternoon and then Sunday.
I mean, I'm sure... Nailea, Mauricio trabaja el Friday, mañana. I don't know what time he'll be out.
Yeah.
I mean, we might be able to leave as soon as he's out or as soon as I'm out. And then start, I guess, packing your stuff. I mean, ahora Nailea, I don't know... And she knows that in my truck no cabe su full bed.
Yeah.
So even at that, you're gonna have to find a truck or I don't know what.
What? Yeah, she's gonna have to. And now that I'm thinking, I'm like, what if we rent a U-Haul, me and her together, but it's gonna come out to a lot because Nadia lives, she lives further from Andrea than I do, I guess you could say. But, yeah, pues, I mean, that's something she'll have to figure out herself, Ma. But is that okay with you? Like, that Saturday with Nea and then the rest, or no?
I guess.
Girl, that's not a yes or no.
Well, mija, es como Naila doesn't have a lot. I don't think it'll take us the full day to be with her. Like, we need to just move the stuff, set up her bed. I mean... Pues, ¿qué más?
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't have a sofa bed. So, are you up for this weekend?
Up for any.
Mauricio dice que he's up for any weekend.
Pues then I'll start making calls tomorrow. And I'll start packing as soon as I get home. I'm gonna see if it can actually stay with me longer to help me then.
To what?
I said I'm gonna call Vic to see if she can help me longer tomorrow to help me start cleaning and packing.
Okay.
Alright, bye.
Right. Right.
Hey, don't change your mind, 'cause I'm about to change my weekend plans, and
No,
I'm gonna actually be upset now if you change it
We're
again.
going, si Dios quiere, we're going tomorrow.
Okay, fuck. Girl, I'm shitting bricks now. Oh my god. Mom, I can't believe you did this. You literally have my emotions on a roller coaster right now. Girl, because I don't know. Like, I'm actually gonna live in my house.
Yeah, pues, I mean, I know you don't want to feel like rushed moving into your house, but we can always just set up like the second bed.
No, it's okay. Like, I just.
Yeah, but las cosas chiquitas, you get me? Like,
I don't mean like, what I mean by rush is like, I don't want to not have things set up. Like, I'm someone who plans, so I'm just like, but also like,
mija, pero pues you need to understand, like, Mauricio and I nomás somos uno, y ustedes son tres allá que necesitan help with stuff. So, I mean, like, just understand us también que, like, we want to help Andrea in this hard times. We want to be with you in your happy moments. Navidad también, like, she needs our help. So, well, I mean, just understand us también, like, how we feel. Like, we can just stretch us so much.
yeah, okay. Let me call Vic to see if she can come help me tomorrow to clean up faster. And okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye, Olivia.
Bye.
Guys, I just closed on my house. I went in, signed the papers. I closed on my house. Ah! I'm so excited. I got there at 10:30 and right now it's 12. So I'm gonna get lunch with my realtor. That wasn't me, sorry. This is my realtor, guys.
Hi, so I'm Monica. I actually helped Valerie maybe a year after actually starting to look for a house. We were talking on Instagram for like a year, and then after that, this was the first house we saw. And she said, "Hey, let's look at other homes because I don't know if this is gonna be the one." So we went and literally looked at maybe 10 more homes, and then she came back to this one. So
Yes, guys,
out shopping. That's
she
how shopping
was
for you.
so patient with me, guys. Like, I don't know how, like, you were patient with me. But guys, like, she understood what I wanted, what I could afford, what I like just wanted to invest in first. So high key, look at her Instagram. I'm gonna put it in the description. I got you.
Yes.
But she's awesome. She also got me this. I also got you something. Did you open it?
I haven't opened it.
Hey friends, so your girl bought a new house, my first house ever.